This pretty much confirms it. Steph finally spoke out on the Warriors' free agency and tipped us off on what the deal is with the Al Horford situation, plus an update on Seth Curry joining his brother in the Bay to form the biological Splash Brothers. I mean, that has a terrible ring to it. The Bio Splash Bros? That sounds disgusting. I don't know, man. Plus, the Warriors, they were thinking about trying to trade for LeBron a few weeks ago. So, like, for real, let's get in here. Let's talk about it. I'm Arthur Ballesteros. This is Warriors Digest. We bring you daily videos breaking down everything going on with the Golden State Warriors. So, man, if you're a part of this percentage here who watches the videos on a regular basis, but you haven't subscribed, you're hurting me. You're like disrespecting us, bro. Get in here. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel and you get to stay up to date because, I mean, we bring you the best Warriors YouTube content out there. Myself, Randy Silver, Ben Rogers. We break it all down. We really dig into this stuff. We spend all day watching everything the Warriors are going to do. So we bring you what we're finding, what we're seeing out there, what people are talking about. So get in here, man, because this is a deal today. Anthony Slater dropped this tweet. He was able to talk to Steph at that golf tournament up in Lake Tahoe, north of San Francisco, here where I'm at. He said, yo, Steph, what's up with the idea of Al Horford joining the Warriors? Steph was quoted as saying he's a champion, great player. If all that stuff happens, I'll talk about it. So it seems like he slipped up a little bit. We don't have audio of this. This was, I presume, something that's being written by Slater that he's going to put out later. But right now, all we have is the tweet. So we can only infer the way that Anthony Slater dropped it with the 3 dots, the ellipsis, and the pause, and the slip up. Anyway, we're reading between the lines. We are full-blown conspiracy theorists on everything, reading between every little detail as Warriors fans because the team is giving us nothing. And I know there's a lot of hate coming at us and other people who report on the Warriors, but we can't report on news that they're not doing yet. So this is what we're left with, is trying to read between the lines with quotes like this. But it does sound like it's going to happen. But for real, somebody needs to check on Al Horford. Like, is there a wellness check? Is this man alive? What is going on here? I just looked at his Instagram. I went to his Instagram to look for signs of life. Last time he posted was June 11th. That's 30 days ago. That's concerning. He was at Legoland. I don't know if something happened to him there, but please, Al Horford, what is the deal? You've been in the league for 27 years. You haven't thought about retirement before? Like, bro, you cannot take this long. Like, let's get moving here. Let's get these workouts going, dog. You're 39. Got to get back in shape. Although he was in good shape, he played, really well in the playoffs for the Celtics. He had a decent year last year. I mean, let's just get it done, dog. I'm sick and tired of talking about this, as I know all of you are tired of waiting for something to happen here. So we did get some other updates. Yay! Seth Curry. Maybe he's coming to the Warriors. He said some cryptic stuff, too, up at this golf tournament in Lake Tahoe. Monty Poole of NBC Sports Bay Area, longtime Warriors insider. He's been covering the team for like 30 years. He sat down with Steph. He had some questions about potentially joining the Warriors, where Seth said, basically, I always got to do what's best for myself. Obviously, Steph would love me to come over there and play with them. The fans show me a lot of love at all times. The family would love it. I've always embraced the Warriors and their system and loved the way that they play. And you never know what could happen. He went on to say, I feel like I've been part of Dub Nation for a while, watching Steph and being around the organization. Obviously, any team could use shooting, but I can't say anything other than that. I'm trying to find the best place for me, and hopefully we'll figure it out in the next week and figure out where I'll be going. Warriors, bring this man in. He led the league in three-point shooting last year at 46%. Granted, he only played 15 minutes a game. He averaged about 6.5 points. But just bring him in. You can get him on the vet minimum. He made $3.3 million last year, as you can see here. Vet minimum for a player like him who's been playing for like 13 years, he's going to get like 3.6. Like, figure it out, dog. You're not that close to the apron. You can figure some stuff out. I know the Jonathan Kuminga stuff is holding things up. But, like, let's get moving. Unless you got a real better option, unless you can bring, like, Bradley Beal in at the minimum or something else is cooking, like, let's start wrapping things up here, dog. Mike Dunleavy, come on, bro. Also, hey, Seth Curry, not as bad as I thought, like in the playoffs here, when you take a look at his playoff breakdown. Now, last time he was there, he played for the Nets in 2023, but he did score like 8 points off the bench in about 19 minutes. His shooting percentage on threes was a little bit down, only shooting 33%. But the year before that in the playoffs for the Nets, he shot 52%, playing about 33 minutes a game. Now, God forbid Seth Curry is playing 33 minutes a game for any team, although he did kind of ball out for Philly back in the 21 playoffs where he was playing 32 minutes. He dropped like 18 points a game. He was shooting, 50% from three. So I don't hate this at the end of the bench. Vet minimum for somebody who could potentially shoot like 50% off the bench for three. You could always use some scores there, a few minutes, whatever. It's better than, as much as I love him, God bless him, Pat Spencer, it'd be great to have another 3-point threat out there. I'm just saying. Anyway, Seth Curry. What else do we have? Oh, LeBron. The Warriors almost tried to trade for LeBron. Like, for real. I made a video on it. A lot of people are like, yo, what's up with all these rumors and stuff? Apparently it happened. This is coming from Brian Windhorst, one of the most trusted reporters in the game. He and Ramona Shelburne, they put out an article today on ESPN. This was the headline. You can check it out there. It's really chronicling the transition from LeBron to Luka in LA and how all of that is going down. So in the article here, Bleacher Report picked this up. Basically, remember when Rich Paul, LeBron's agent, came out and said all that cryptic stuff where he was warning that this may be LeBron's last year in LA? He had come out and said, LeBron wants to compete for a championship. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We're very appreciative of the ownership and the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, and consider the Lakers a critical part of his career. But basically insinuating that, we understand the difficulty of winning now and preparing for the future. So let my boy out and let him go to another team. Well, according to Brian Windhorst reporting here, again, one of the most tapped in insiders in the NBA, he knows a lot. He gets fed a lot of info from agents. You can check the pipelines there where these guys are getting this information. Look into it because it's really interesting. So he was basically saying that the Warriors were one of the teams who was considering putting a package together a few weeks ago. But basically, all they have that they could trade is Jimmy Butler. And it was, why would the Warriors want to include a bunch of first-round picks to get LeBron as a rental, all of that. So, you let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did this all really go down? I trust Brian Windhorst's reporting, but you tell me how likely it was that, we were about to get LeBron in the Bay. Interesting. I don't know. You let me know your thoughts on all of this stuff going on. I know a lot of people are frustrated. They're mad. I see all the comments. I respond to a lot of them. We don't make the news. If the team isn't doing anything, we can't report the news other than what is going on behind the scenes and what's being talked about. I know a lot of people do really like to keep up on the buzz that's going on, kind of the backstory of what goes on in the NBA, how these deals go down. I always like to bring it to you from that perspective, talking about, the relationships that these reporters have with these agents and with the teams, and why some of this info leaks out, what to watch for that's misleading, why a team may be putting out false information. Like, I always try to break that down for you. So if you're interested in the business and how these deals work behind the scenes and the story of your team in the offseason trying to get stuff done, hit subscribe, man, because that's what we're bringing you in all angles. We bring you Summer League. We bring you player analysis, Warriors history, all of it between myself, Randy Silver, Ben Rogers. We bring you everything related to the Warriors. So hit that button, show the love. We show major love. We appreciate you. And hopefully we'll have some actual news. I say this at the end of every video, but if we get some breaking news, we'll be right here. And don't worry, it'll say big breaking news in the title there, so you know for sure what the hell is going on, man. All right, I'm about to pass out because I don't think I've taken a breath in like 10 minutes. So I'm going to go pass out, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.